in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our halftime sponsor is Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours. Located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. This evening's game is also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman. Call Dale Fry at 260-463-3970. By Yoder Crossroads, located on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20, south of Shipshewana. Also by Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. Also by Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 in Shipshewana. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located right across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street in Topeka. Also, Avail portable toilet and sink rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. By Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, located on Taylor Drive in Shipshewana, and by Jerry's Standard Service in Middlebury. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network, and we'll take a quick 30-second timeout, and Jamie and I will be back to talk more about the upcoming game, Westview and Prairie Heights, right after this 30-second timeout.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom, filled with a complete line of solid hardwood, custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
And we're back at Westview, about 9.5 minutes away from the tip-off for tonight's ball game. And Jamie, one thing key I would think in tonight's game is Westview needs to get back on the winning track here, and it's time to stop the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, 3-game losing streak really puts everybody kind of in a foul mood, but I would say that there was a lot of good things in that Angola game that got overlooked. In some ways, it was one of our best games of the year, but we just couldn't hit shots.
Right, they weren't going down.
I don't have it right in front of me. We were something like 2 for 16 from 3, which is very unlike us this year. You know, as a team this year, 3-point percentage, we're shooting almost 43% from that was right, including the Angola game.
Yeah.
So that's a really good percentage for a high school team. And, you know, led by Wiley Minix at almost 54%. Brady 39%, Braden Ash 46%. We're good shooters.
Oh, definitely.
We had an off game.
And we were averaging right around 8 a game there for the first few games.
Right, until the last couple of games. And so, yeah, it's a good chance to bounce back. You know, Prairie Heights comes in here tonight, like you mentioned, winning 5 out of 6. Watching them warm up. They have a lot of long athletes out there. Malone, you might remember that last name.
Yeah.
The brother is here. He's a junior. He's 6'4", and he looks taller than that.
He does.
Really long, and has developed a nice game as well. So between he and Chase Batchelor, who's a 6'4" junior, he started on the really good Prairie Heights team of a couple of years ago as a freshman. And so it's going to be a battle tonight. Prairie Heights is brimming with confidence. They beat the team we just lost to. They've played in this gym a lot. They're not going to be, you know.
No, they're not intimidated by it so much anymore. No.
So I think it's important. I thought about some keys to the game, and I really think it's important that we start fast. You know, after what happened the last game. You know, I really think early in that second half against Angola, we were up 8, and we had a 3-pointer just rim in and out. We hit that and go up 11, that game might be over. And we would relax and just play. But we didn't, and such is life. And number 2, make the normal basketball plays that lead to victory. Win loose balls, get back on defense, and then offensive rebounds. On the year, we have 49 offensive rebounds on the year, which is 6 point something per game, which isn't terrible.
No.
But you'd like to see double-digit offensive rebounds if possible. And so I know we're not, we don't have any 6'8" guys in the middle.
That would help considerably.
It definitely would. We've struggled with height this year. Prairie Heights comes in with more height than we got. Maybe not that dominant 6'7", 6'8" guy, but enough, several guys that are taller. So it's an opportunity. I'm sure after the last game we were very, very disappointed, as were the fans, but the good thing about sports is there's always a next game.
That's right.
Well, until it's the last one of the year and you're a senior. But other than that, there's always another game to try to redeem yourself or improve on what you've done. So I think we're going to come out and play well tonight. I know the law of averages with regard to shooting, we weren't taking bad shots. We were taking open shots. That was what was so stunning about them not going in. But
right.
It's bound to even out a little bit, but I think it would be important for the psyche of some of the players to come out and hit some to begin with and get a good start to the game.
Well, a lot of ball games you see, like the first half, you're not hitting, and then once the halftime is over, you come out of your locker room, you're shooting at a different basket, things kind of turn around, and that's kind of what I anticipated the other night, but it really never happened.
It did briefly, but you're right. After that, we really struggled to score, and what do we end up with, 40 points on the night?
Right.
And that's, we've been averaging, granted the weaker competition helps inflate those numbers, but we had been averaging up, 65, 70 points a game.
Right.
So I was looking at Prairie Heights, and they've won. This has kind of become a rivalry, for many years. They had never beaten Westview.
Right.
I think 27-0 we were at one point against them, but they won the sectional. And I was just looking at their sectional championships. Now, they were not in the Westview sectional at this point, but they won it back in 06, and then they won one in 2011. They lost to Westview in the sectional championship in 2016 and 19. And I remember those games specifically because we were surrounded by Prairie Heights fans right where we sit, and those are always intense.
That's right.
So, they're looking to get back on the winning track, and they seem to be improving quite a bit right now, and they're coming in. This will be a tough team to beat tonight.
Yeah, well, they'll come in ready to go, and hopefully the Warriors will too after the loss last week to Angola. We'll be back with more from Westview High School as we get set for NECC tournament action tonight. Westview and Prairie Heights. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988 and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
We're back at Westview. Jerry Hosteller with Jamie Miller. Good to have you along tonight for NECC tournament basketball, Westview and Prairie Heights. And Jamie, you touched on Westview averaging over 60 points a game just in our previous conversation. And if you look at their offensive average of 61.6 coming into tonight's game and their defensive average of 46.6, there's quite a point differentiation there, and we're 4-4. You'd think that maybe that would project a better record.
Yeah, when you look at our stats, not just those stats, but other stats, with the way we're shooting free throws, the way we're shooting three-pointers, our turnovers, we're better than a 4-4 team.
Right.
It would seem. Now, granted, again, some of those stats early in the year, 3 of our first 4 games were against teams that, just aren't that strong this year.
Right.
And so they're warped a little bit by that. So I think really starting with this NECC tournament, and what we have 2 games each of the next 2 weekends after the tournament will really kind of show us what we got this year. And I would anticipate, I think we're a pretty good scoring team. And you can shoot threes like that, even if nobody's guarding you. that's consistency. And so, one stat I noticed on Prairie Heights coming in is they were, even with their recent winning streak, they're averaging 48 and giving up 50. Now they had some blowout losses early in the year, which again warped it a little bit. But I'll be interested to see if they're averaging 48, we're averaging 60. How's that's gonna play out tonight?
That's right.
So
it'll be interesting. Prairie Heights at 6-5 coming in overall, and 4-2 in the Northeast Corner Conference. And I will remind you, these games do not count in the conference record; they do count in the overall record. Westview comes in 4-4 and even 500 on the year, and they are 3-2 in the conference. And I believe Prairie Heights is 5th and we're 6th, or 6th and 7th, one or the other. I think it's 5th and 6th in the ranked in the conference right now.
I printed out the standings and left them on my desk at home. So,
but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right, kind of in the middle of the pack there.
Yeah, both of it. Yeah, and we're looking up. So if the winner of this game will likely play Friday at Eastside. Eastside has Garrett tonight.
Right.
And they are on top of the bracket, so they would be the home team next game, whoever that may be. So, but
the final game this year will be at West Noble.
Yes.
No matter what.
The NECC sometimes gives you a chance to kind of get some mojo going for the second half of the season.
Right.
And so we got the bye, so it's nice. You don't have to play 4 games in 5 nights potentially. Instead, it's just 3 out of 4.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited. I think this will be a fun game, and we'll see what we got.
Here we go with the starting lineups. First of all, for Prairie Heights, they'll go at one guard with number 1, Leighton Byler, 5'6" junior. Chase Batchelor, who we mentioned in the pregame show, 6'4" junior, averaging 20 points per game. Chase Batchelor. Number 10 is Logan Hamilton, a 6' even senior, averaging just under 5 points per game. Number 15 is Colton Pennick, a 5'10" senior, averaging just under 5 points per game. And rounding out the lineup, Isaiah Malone, a 6'4" junior. For the Westview Warriors, they'll go at guard with Brady Yoder. Comes in with a 12.4 point per game scoring average. 5'10" junior. Mason Yoder, a 6'3" senior, averaging 25 points per game. Wiley Minix, a 6' even sophomore, averaging 7.6 points per game. Braden Nash, a 6'3" junior, will be at one of the forwards, averaging 7.5 points per game. And starting at the other forward, Bucky Lehman, a 6'4" senior, averaging just under 2 points per game. So here we go. Chance to land in the semifinals of the Northeast Corner Conference Tournament for the winner here tonight, Westview and Prairie Heights.
Well, Westview has a Heights advantage at 3 positions and a disadvantage at 2, so it really should even out pretty well.
Should be interesting on this tip with Mason's leaping ability. Malone outsizes him, but Malone's, like you said, Jimmy, is listed at 6'4". He looks taller than that.
His arms are, he's going to play bigger than 6'4".
Yeah, I think so. Tip is controlled by Westview. Minix with it in the background, and it's stolen away by Leighton Byler. And now what do we have?
Over and back. Yeah, he had it.
Recrossed, yeah.
Now who do you decide who got the tip?
That's right.
Well, I think in this case we had the tip, clearly. Then they stole it, and then they committed a violation. So they will get the next loose ball, or jump ball.
So Wiley Minix will inbound down in here in front of us.
Wiley should probably be aware, and Brady too, that number 1 can be a pest.
Mason drives, gives to Minix. Lehman, Braden Nash. Inside pass goes to Bucky Lehman, lost it momentarily, got it back.
Be interested early to see how the quality of shots we get, how hard we have to work to get them.
Braden Nash with it on the wing. Looks for a pass. He gets it to Lehman.
We have number 1 guarding Brady. I'd like to see us try to go down low with that and see if Brady can create from the post.
Brady at 5'10" and Byler at 5'6". Fall away jumper is good by Brady, and you're right, he took advantage of it.
They are sending Malone over to help whenever Brady gets it down there, but Brady's good enough to create his own shot off of that.
Byler gets it to Batchelor. He'll go left side to Malone. In the corner to Colton Penick. Down low to Batchelor, has it knocked away and out of bounds. It'll be Westview basketball.
Yeah, Bucky stuck his hand in there and knocked that ball out of bounds. Thought it almost went off Batchelor's leg, but.
I'm sorry, I said Westview basketball. It's Prairie Heights basketball. Underneath their own basket off to the left, Logan Hamilton will trigger it in for the Panthers. He gets it into Malone, misses a shot underneath. Batchelor with the offensive rebound and the putback.
Now there's that length coming through right there. We had him blocked out somewhat, but you got to push him back. You can't just stand against him.
Mason Yoder with the ball. He'll give it to Braden Esch, top of the circle. He'll flash it left side to Minix, now to Brady Yoder. Right side to Braden Esch. Bounce pass inside. It goes out of bounds. Never touched Mason Yoder. And so it'll be Prairie Heights ball underneath the Westview basket. Leighton Byler with the inbound pass. He's the son of athletic director Brent Byler at Prairie Heights. Shot from the corner right side is no good by Penick. Offensive rebound by Malone, and we have a whistle and a traveling violation on Prairie Heights. It'll be Westview basketball. 6:06 to go, quarter number one.
It doesn't matter how much you talk about it. When you don't face that kind of athlete in practice, it's hard to understand kind of how much ground they can cover. And so we're going to have to do a better job of blocking him out.
Ash takes it right side and drags the pivot foot when he stops. So it'll be a traveling call on Westview. Tied up at a deuce. 5:53 to go, first quarter.
I think each team has as many turnovers as points right now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We've got 3. I'm not sure how many they have.
Byler works it out front to Batchelor. His left side pass will go to Penick, or rather Hamilton. Now Byler with a long 3 from the top of the key. No good. And the rebound, Mason Yoder. He crosses the timeline, looks right side, goes that way, takes it down to the baseline, and then picks up his dribble there. Bounce pass down low to Esch. Braden looking for help, gets it from Brady Yoder, left open just momentarily. They'll swing it back out front to Esch, down low to Mason. He tries to go up with it, and a foul on the arm, Malone.
They're going to get, 32, you're right.
That'll be foul number 1 on Malone.
One person got all ball, but the other one evidently hit his arm.
That sends Mason Yoder to the charity stripe, and he hits his first free throw.
Mason shooting 74.5% on the year from the line. I mean, that's after a recent game where he was 8 for 16. So that would have significantly dropped it.
Second one goes to, he must have been close to 80% if that's the case.
Definitely. I think the last game, I don't think he missed one last game. But good defensive struggle so far. Neither team giving up easy shots.
Kicked by Braden Esch, so it'll stay in the hands of Prairie Heights. Inbounding will be Logan Hamilton. Hamilton gets it into Batchelor. Drops it into Malone. They'll get it back out front. Swing it around the perimeter down to the left side of Penick. They'll work it back outside to Byler. Malone, shot in the air by Penick, is short, tipped around, and into the hands of Mason Yoder. 4-2 ball game Westview, 4:35 to go first quarter. Mason brings it up deliberately, gives it to Braden Esch, now to Bucky Lehman, now to Minix. Brady Yoder. The runner is up and good. We got fouled, but no call.
Yeah, he got flattened. Sometimes the ref's looking at the ball and doesn't see the body contact, but early in this game, Brady's getting some good open looks, whereas Mason's not getting any kind of looks.
Driving his shots in the air, no good by Hamilton. There's some contact there, no whistle. Mason drives, gives it off to Brady, but knocked around and picked out of there by Colton Peanut. Drives it down, gives it to Leighton Byler. Byler drives it all the way to the hole, whips it up, no good off the glass. Rebound Braden Nash to Minix. Now to Mason Yoder. Westview a chance to extend their 4-point lead, 6-2.
Prairie Heights is doing a good job of not giving up anything easy to Mason. Here we look like we're going to go a 1-4 low set and try to get something one-on-one for Mason to get him started.
Mason's jumper's way off the mark, but Brady with the rebound, then the foul by Batchelor. Got him on the hand. Delmer Bontrager, the coach of Prairie Heights in his first year at Prairie Heights. Up off the bench, and I think he wants a timeout. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. First quarter, Westview 6, Prairie Heights 2. We'll be back right after this. Was that a 30? Right after this 30-second timeout.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
Back after the timeout at Westview. Northeast Corner Conference Tournament action. Westview and Prairie Heights. Westview with the advantage so far, 6-2. And Brady Yoder a chance to extend the Warrior lead with free throws here. And he hits the first one. 5 points now for Brady. 5 of his team's 7 points. Another one on the way, and that one's good as well. Prairie Heights comes back chasing 6 now. Hamilton to Byler. Byler to Batchelor. Left side will come to Hamilton. Bounce pass down low to Malone. Now we get it out front to Koenig. His pass inside's knocked away. Brady Yoder comes up with a loose ball. They get it to Mason Yoder. Mason drives it. And he was fouled before he went up for the shot. So that'll be another Prairie Heights foul, their 4th team foul.
Mason this year has made a living driving to the basket. And the last game when we were missing everything outside, the threat of the outside shot wasn't there.
Bounce pass inside, knocked away and out of bounds. That last foul was on Hamilton, Logan Hamilton, his first.
And so that allows the defenders to sag and close the driving lane. So today we'll see if we can hit a few outside shots and open it up a little bit.
Mason drives it, gives it to Ash, inside pass to Lehman. Back to Ash on the wing right side. Mason Yoder, control between the circles. He'll go left side to Brady Yoder, and now to Wiley Minix.
Prairie Heights doing a good job of staying close to Braden and Wiley out there.
Bounce pass inside. Mason's able to grab it. Gives it to Brady on the move to the basket. Shot no good. It goes off the hands of Bucky Lehman and out of bounds.
Yeah, there's that length of Malone that we talked about earlier. Brady had a nice opening briefly, but the long arm came through and said, not today.
Yep. Batchelor across the timeline. Bounce passes it the elbow right side to Malone. He'll give it back to Batchelor on the opposite side. Batchelor tries to drive on Mason, puts it up, and he misses his shot, but he'll get a couple of free throws.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. He kind of jumped into traffic that time and got the call. I didn't see a foul on the defense that time. But I don't have a whistle.
That's right. Batchelor at the stripe. He puts it up and hits. Batchelor, a 58% free throw shooter on the season.
Well, that's a little surprising.
Yeah,
as good of an outside shooter as he is.
Had to take a double take at that. And he hits them both. 4-point ball game now. Westview leading 8-4. 2 minutes to go. First quarter. Mason Yoder gives it to Braden Ash. His long three won't go. Tipped around into the hands of Leighton Byler. Byler brings it up for Prairie Heights. We go to Hamilton. Hamilton drives it and gives out the Bachelor. Fall away three is good.
Yeah, those free throws kind of warmed him up.
Shoots 32% from three-point land.
32?
Yeah.
Which isn't great, but still a threat.
Well, he averages 20 points per game, so he's getting them from somewhere. Two-point range, he's a 54% shooter. Mason, elbow right side, pulls it back out. 68 seconds to go, first quarter. And we have an offensive foul called on Bucky Lehman. Eight to 7. Prairie Heights now a chance to take the lead before the quarter ends here.
Well, Prairie Heights is right now, they're playing at their pace. Deliberate, physical, and they're kind of getting out of our rhythm.
Byler with it out front. 50 seconds to go, first quarter. Bachelor gets it to Logan. Hamilton. Bachelor drives. Runner is no good. Mason Yoder clears the glass. Down to a half a minute now to go, first quarter. Westview backs it out, and they'll go for the last shot.
Well, it's a lot like the Angola game, you know. A lot of action, but not a lot of scoring.
15 seconds. We're down to 10 seconds now. Mason being hawked on defense by Logan Hamilton.
Yeah, they better get going here. We're not going to get anything done.
3 seconds. Brady, he'll force up a three, and it won't go. And Bucky tries to put it up, but the buzzer had already sounded. So we don't get a clean shot before the buzzer sounds for the first quarter of basketball here at Westview in this NECC quarterfinal game. Westview leads Prairie Heights 8 to 7. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at Five Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
8 to 7 is our score. Westview leading Prairie Heights. And Heights will inbound to begin the second quarter.
Looks like both teams sticking with their original starting five. Or no, did number 10 start?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, he
I
did.
had that wrong on my score sheet.
Logan Hamilton will inbound. He gets it into and another violation. Over and back, and that's, well, you don't see that very often. Two starts of the quarter.
Yeah,
Same
pretty
thing
much
happens.
exactly the same scenario, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Westview gets it back and a chance to extend their lead. Lehman between the circles, and Braden Ash was cutting away down toward the baseline when Bucky threw it that way.
Westview going small now, bringing in Wade Springer for Bucky.
Springer, number 31. Byler left open for three, passes up the shot.
Yeah, he's a capable three-point shooter.
And a traveling violation on Malone. I remember last year watching him warm up at Prairie Heights, and he was just hitting threes after threes, after, pregame.
Definitely capable out there, but he's pretty selective when he shoots it.
Springer to Brady Yoder, not a Braden Nash.
Yeah, Braden's got to be ready to fire. We know he missed the first one, but he's over a 40% shooter on the year.
Braden Nash misses a shot. Good block out by Penick, and he'll give it to Byler.
Prairie Heights has done a really good job of identifying the shooters and not letting any of ours get going. The only thing we've gotten is Brady kind of going to the basket.
Malone, he'll put it up. Got it. Well, he might have gotten too far underneath, but he was able to put it in.
Well, the one thing he's able to do, he doesn't have Bucky on him right now. You know, he's taller than Bucky, but he doesn't have the kind of the girth, the strength that Bucky has. And he's got different players guarding him now that are more his size, and so that's easier for him to get post position.
Mason drives, runs into two, but forces it up and spun it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that went in, but
double team, triple team part of the time, and he was still able to get it in. Westview up by 1, 11-10. Byler looks out front. He'll hit Panic out there. Now Malone gets one to go halfway down on a 3 try, but he missed. It came popping out. And now we have a whistle and a foul's going to be called on.
I think that was number 10.
And if it was Logan Hamilton, and that'd be his second.
He was right in the back of Springer on that rebound.
So we'll give him his second foul. I believe that's a 14th foul on Prairie Heights. Brady, a quick 3, hits the back of the iron, no good. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Springer, but wasn't able to save it. So Prairie Heights will inbound right in front of their own bench.
Well, some of the same shooting woes are lingering, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Colton Pennick drives, puts it up, scores. A little breakdown there in the defense.
Yeah, they ran a play for that, and we should have better help defense on that. But it starts with the guy guarding the ball. Has to do a little better job of redirecting him.
Heights up by 1 now, 11-10. Oh, good feed from Braden Nash down low to Springer, and he puts it in.
Well, with our other two scorers really getting a lot of attention, our third scorer this year, Braden, has got to start making plays out there, and he is.
Big shot from the corner left side. It's no good. Mason Yoder pulls it off the iron. Westview a chance to extend their 1-point lead, 12-11. 5 minutes to go first half. Into the lineup for Prairie Heights. The last stoppage was Camden Leedy, number 20. Ash to Springer. Now they'll swing it around to Minix. Minix down low to Mason. He's double teamed. And he calls timeout. He was kind of trapped down there on the baseline.
Yeah, he had an outlet in the corner to Minix, but he didn't see him. So probably a 30-second timeout.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
And we're back. Ready to resume action after the timeout called by Westview.
Max Engel has snuck into the game during that timeout.
Number 5, he'll be inbounding for Westview. Max bounce passes it in. Good feed to Mason, and he's fouled from behind by Logan Hamilton. That'll be his third foul.
Nice job by Max that time, waiting on the cutter to get open.
Mason's shot's up and good. Leighton Byler coming back into the ball game as Logan Hamilton will come out. They only have Hamilton for 2 fouls. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. Second foul shot is no good, and Batchelor pulls it off the glass. He drives and falls down, and he'll be called for traveling. slipped.
Well, these teams are both doing a good job of keeping the respective crowds out of the game.
Yeah, they certainly
It's just
are.
kind of a slugfest out there right now.
Yeah.
Fans like offense.
13-11, 2-point lead for Westview. 4:17 to go, first half. Brady Yoder will check in the next stoppage of play. Good drive by Braden Esch to the hoop, and he puts it up and in. 4-point lead now for Westview.
Those kinds of things I think will continue to build the confidence in Braden.
Inside pass to Malone, and he's fouled. I think Springer got his hand in there. Springer's first foul. Brady back in. Coming out of the ball game will be Braden Esch. Pass comes into Malone, right back to Batchelor. Batchelor spins, puts it up, got it.
That's kind of his patented move, but I almost thought there was a little extra step that time.
Batchelor with 9 points now for Prairie Heights. 15-13, Westview by 2. Mason spins, puts it up, scores off the glass, and he's fouled.
Well, to Mason's credit, he tried going right earlier in the game, and they've taken that away. But he's getting more of his stuff on the left side of the basket right now.
Mason completes the old-fashioned three-point play. He has 8. 18-13. Westview with a 5-point lead. Leighton Byler out front. He'll go to Pennick. Pennick goes to Leedy. Byler flashes it over to Pennick. Now in the corner to Leedy. Tipped around. Saved inbounds into the hands of Brady Yoder. Warriors with numbers. And it's stolen away. Batchelor has it. Now to Malone. Malone takes it in, puts it up and in. Good athletic move by Malone that time. 18-15. Westview still with a 3-point lead. Mason Yoder gets it to Max Engel out front between the circles.
That was a big play down the court. We were up 5, about to go up 7, and now it's 3.
That's what got his big arms in there.
Yeah, he did a nice job of playing the 2-on-1 break. That's about as good as you can play it.
Springer down low to Engel coming across the lane. Bounce pass inside. Springer can't get it to go down, but an excellent pass by Engel. Now Minix has it blocked away, and Malone pulls down the rebound. He'll get it to Batchelor. Quickly up court, it'll come to Pennick. Back out front to Batchelor. He'll pass it left side to Leighton Byler. 2:02 to go, first half. In the corner, Colton Pennick. Drives the baseline, offensive foul on Pennick, and he knew it. Good defense by Springer.
Springer is this year's floor mop. He's on the floor more than any other player.
Yeah, he is. He's either diving to save a basketball or diving for a ball to cause a jump ball or taking an offensive foul.
Well, he becomes a fan favorite, too, because they love players that play full speed all the time.
That's right. Minute 47 to go, first half. Mason Yoder out front. Warriors with a 3-point lead at 18-15.
We're trying to run a play, but nobody knows where they're supposed to go, so we'll get there eventually.
Mason across the lane. Batchelor. Now he's double teamed. The ball stolen, but then Batchelor has it go off his head, not out of bounds.
Yeah,
so it'll be Westview ball.
One thing coach is trying to point out, I think, to Mason is they automatically double him when he gets the ball down there. He's got to recognize that and get rid of that ball before that double locks him in the corner.
Minute 20. First half. Mason drives it down the baseline. Throws it across to Minix. His shot's up. No good. Good offensive rebound by Brady Yoder. He'll get it out to Mason, and Coach Yoder wants one shot. 60 seconds to go, first half.
We'll see if Prairie Heights will sit back and let them do that, or if they'll pressure a little bit.
Yoder gets it to Springer. Springer takes it to the top of the circle and gives off to Mason.
I think we're going more to spread here than anything. So if we do get a layup or a cut or something that works, we'll take it.
Close ball game. Double dribble now called on Westview. Big turnover there. Now Prairie Heights has a chance to tie this ball game up with a 3 before we go into the locker room. Byler brings it across the timeline. Works against Minix. Minix almost had a steal there. Bounce pass inside. Batchelor puts it up. Misses the shot and right into the hands of Mason Yoder with 20 seconds to go.
Well, we'll try it again. Got a little reprieve. Better get across the half court.
Yeah,
though.
no kidding. Does Mason know him? Well, I guess he does. He looked up at the clock.
Yeah, you want to start your play with about 8 or 9 seconds to go. So we're waiting a little bit too long, but
Mason will force it up, and it's way off the mark, and it goes out of bounds, and that'll do it for the first half. 16 minutes in the book here at Westview in this quarterfinal matchup with Prairie Heights. It's Westview 18 and Prairie Heights 15. We'll be back with first half scoring and the halftime show right after this 60-second timeout. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
we are back at halftime for the Westview Prairie Heights game. Westview with a slim 3-point lead, 18-15. Tonight's halftime show brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours. And speaking of protecting, both teams have done a pretty good job of protecting the basket tonight. Not a lot of scoring out there. 18-15 is something early in the year we expected at the end of one quarter, not the first half, but the Angola game was 17-16 at halftime. This is slightly better, 18-15. So
yeah, a little bit.
Let's take a look at why. 6'4" junior Chase Batchelor, averaging 20 points a game on the year, has 9. Prairie Heights is 15 points. He's got a 3, 2 field goals, and 2 free throws. 5'10" senior Colton Phoenix has a field goal for 2. Isaiah Malone, a 6'4" junior, has 4 points on 2 field goals. Well, that is the extent of Prairie Heights' scoring. 9, 4, and 2. For Westview, a little more balance. We have Brady Yoder with 6. He had 6 early and then didn't score, I don't think, in the second quarter. Mason Yoder, averaging 25 points a game on the year, had 8. They did a nice job defending him and making him work for what he had to get. Wade Springer added a basket for 2, and Braden Ash added a basket for 2. So 6, 8, 2, and 2 for Westview. So that's why we got doesn't take long to do scoring when it's only 18-15.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know the shooting percentages out there. I don't think either team is probably real thrilled with what they're shooting from the field. Westview did make some adjustments, I thought. One of the things I see out there that we're not running the motion offense as much. We're setting plays up. Now,
Right.
the guys, whether they're in the right spot or not is debatable, but I think some more structure, trying to get some easy looks or get some more people involved in the game is maybe the game plan there. Some games are like that. You need to run a few more plays. Other games, just kind of let it flow. But Prairie Heights has scouted us very well. They're doing a nice job on Mason and Brady. They're making Brady work for everything he's getting as well. So some of the other guys need to be ready and make a basket when their time comes.
So we're at halftime. 18-15 is our score. Westview leading Prairie Heights. We'll be back with more from Westview High School as the Northeast Corner Conference quarterfinals continue here at Westview right after this 60-second timeout.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
Here 18-15, Prairie Heights is trailing Westview. And this is, of course, the Lehman Insurance and Financial Group halftime. So what's Coach Yoder discussing in the locker room with his team?
Yeah, what they're doing on Mason is Batchelor is playing him really well at the top. Mason likes to get a dribble or two head start from the top of the key and then go right or left. And against most teams, he can blow by them. And what they're doing is Batchelor has got the length on him a little bit and moves his feet really well.
Yeah,
and he's staying in front of him, and he's not letting him get. He's rerouting him a little bit. Instead of getting to the basket, he's having to go to the baseline 6 or 8 feet away. And there they have help. They have Malone running at him. And so that combination of 2 6'4" athletic players around him is making it tough for him to get easy shots, no matter how well he elevates, because they can elevate as well. And so I think we may start with Mason and not bringing the ball up as much. Maybe we'll have Brady bring it up. We did that against Angola, where Brady tended to get the offense started a little bit, especially if they have number one guard him. Where Brady's got the advantage and can maybe do some things there. So, I think in this game, I think Brady has a little bit more of an advantage on the people guarding him than Mason does, and that might be something we look at. I thought they also ran a couple of plays for Braden Ash there in the second quarter and got him driving to the basket. He had a nice assist and a nice layup in there. So some of those things, we're just going to, until this, sometimes these tight games, a couple shots here and there kind of break it open and the defensive intensity lapses a little and you can get some shots. We'll see if that happens. But until then, we're just going to have to fight it out, do the little things it takes to be successful. If you're not getting open, one thing to look at is what's your screening like?
Right.
Are you really setting screens? Are you setting screens that make sense? Are they actually getting somebody open, or are they you're just running around out there, which can happen sometimes? And so I think we're probably talking about screening. Our defense, when you hold a team to 15 points, I don't think you can complain too much.
Can't complain much about that.
We've made them take tough shots, and they're going to get some stuff. They're long, they're athletic, and they're skilled, and they're going to get some points. So the Angola game was not a defensive problem. This game is not a defensive problem. It's an offensive problem. Where East Noble, we had probably enough offense, but our defense was terrible.
Right.
So it's the trials and tribulations of a relatively inexperienced team, where you have Mason in a role he has not been in before as the primary ball handler and scorer. Brady's kind of in. He's experienced, and he's got a lot more attention on him.
Yes, he does.
This year.
Definitely.
And so, especially early in the year last year when we had Drew Litweiler and the twins, and a 6-7 man senior class that demanded a lot of attention, and Mason and Brady, didn't get it all. Well, they're getting it all this year.
Yeah, they are.
Other guys are just having to adjust to their roles, and there's some growing pains associated with it. But they're smart players, they're skilled, and they're getting better every game. And I wouldn't be surprised to see us come out and get a few open shots early in this half and try to break this thing open and avoid our third quarter malaise that has tended to,
no kidding,
to follow us. Last game was better.
Right.
We actually did pretty good in it, but we'll see.
Well, we're bound, we're a good shooting team, so I think Westview will come out and sometime they're going to break out of this shooting slump, and those balls are going to start dropping.
Yeah, when you're shooting 54% on the year like Wiley Minix is, you're confident. The last game or two, things aren't going in as much, and so if there's a defender close to you, you're a little more hesitant to let it fly, because it's a more difficult shot. And Prairie Heights is doing a nice job of staying close enough to make him think about the shot. And so Braden shot a few of them, which I like to see. I'd like to see him shoot him again. He drilled them in at the JV level, a lot of threes.
Right.
But the defense at this level is a whole lot different. So your shot has to be released quicker, and that's an adjustment. So same with Wiley, and same with Wade Springer, and even as we talked about Brady, he's getting a little more attention and having to shoot him from deeper and quicker and so forth. So they'll fight through it. Like you said, they're good shooters. They just have to adjust to the speed of the game a little bit, and I think we'll be fine.
Second half coming up here. Westview leading 18-15 as we go into the second half. Tonight's halftime show has been brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group, located on Lehman Drive in Topeka.
Starting the second half with, I think, the team that we ended with Wade Springer out there instead of Bucky.
Springer's the only different face on either team in their starting lineup.
Yeah, it was just, they were just sagging off of Bucky and clogging up the lane and made it almost impossible to have a driving lane. So this is one adjustment they're doing.
Well, you anticipated that.
I anticipate they do something a little, after the first quarter.
Brady with it, top of the circle, goes left side of Minix.
Like to see Braden post up strong down there.
Springer took an extra step, so he'll be whistling for the travel.
It's been a lot of unexplained travels today,
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not travels, it's just careless.
Yeah, just
feet moving.
Yeah, exactly. Or skidding in some cases, like Batchelor slipped, I think, in that first half. Leighton Byler, right wing. He'll go on the corner now to Logan Hamilton. Swinging around to Batchelor. Left sider to go to Pennick. Malone. Not a Pennick. Back to Malone. Pennick open. He'll take a shot, and it's going to be short. No good. Mason Yoder picks up the rebound.
Looks like we're going to run a set right away here to get some, probably a play they called in the locker room.
Mason goes to Minix, and he'll pop a three, and he hits.
Yeah, that's good. The isolation play. Usually they run that with Brady in the corner, where they either stop Mason and give up the corner shot, or
blocking foul on Mason. That'll be his second.
Yeah, he's had a couple of tough calls guarding Batchelor tonight, but you've got to adjust and not overreact.
Malone on the baseline, pulls it out front to Batchelor on a pass. He'll give off to Leighton Byler. Pennick inside Batchelor, waits for the traffic to clear and puts it up off the glass and good.
Yeah, just a defensive breakdown. You've got their best player and leading scorer by far out there. You've got to know where he is.
11 points now as Batchelor breaks into double figures. Now a steal by Prairie Heights. Inside Malone, he's covered up. He'll go to Batchelor. Batchelor off the baseline. A runner is up short, gets his own rebound, and we have a whistle, and they're going to whistle Batchelor for going up over the back.
I think that's the call.
It looked like it. Yep.
Oh, come on!
So Westview will inbound underneath Prairie Heights basket.
That's a terrible call.
Delmer Bontrager, the coach, as you can see, is questioning the call. Mason inbounds it. He'll give it to Brady Yoder, then back to Mason. Westview up 21-17. Mason puts it up. Looked like it was partially blocked. Batchelor quickly up court, driving his Penix, and we have an offensive foul on Hamilton.
Yeah, there's Max getting in the way again. Didn't he have a charge last game too?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's really good at positioning and knowing where to be and where that player is going to end up.
So that'll be the third foul on Hamilton. Westview up 21-17, 5:23 to go, third quarter. Max Engel gives to Esch. Minix, and Leighton Byler steps in and steals it away as Minix tried to get the interior pass. Batchelor grabs it one-handed out front. Drives it, tries to force it up, and it's a jump ball. It's going to be a held ball.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I mean, Mason was in front of him the whole way, and Batchelor's good at creating contact, but they didn't give it to him that time.
Yeah, but he's moving into him.
Prairie Heights will inbound on the alternating possession. So Batchelor pass inside to Malone. Can't get it to drop, but he's fouled. That'll be a two-shot foul coming for Isaiah Malone.
So the trade-off here is when we go small, well, with Max in there, it's kind of a different lineup. But when we had Springer in there and Braden guarding Malone, Malone's getting a little bit better position and feels comfortable going up in there. When we have Bucky in there, Malone doesn't get a sniff,
right.
But on the opposite end of the floor, it kind of clogs up the lane a little bit. So
exactly.
it's a mix and match game out there right now. So Westview went up 6, and now we've given up 4 straight. So we need a basket.
Brady Yoder with the ball. He'll come out front with it to Mason Yoder, now to Braden Esch. Minix in the corner to Braden Esch. Not a Minix. They give to Mason. Back to Minix. Minix looked for Engel on the baseline. Couldn't find him. Now inside. At the elbow left side. Good move by Mason as it blocked away and out of bounds. So it'll stay in the hands of Westview underneath their own basket off to the right.
Yeah, really good matchup on both ends of the floor with Batchelor and Mason. Chase Batchelor and Mason Yoder. It's tough to score on either one of them.
Leedy checks into the ball game. Coming out is Logan Hamilton with 3 fouls.
I think we need to get Brady involved here.
Brady dishes it off underneath to Engel. Swing it around to Braden Esch. Back out front to Mason. He cuts. Not a Minix. Back to Engel on the wing left side. Now to Esch. Impatient with this motion offense. And a reverse layup is good. Brady with his 8th point of the night. 23-19. Westview up 4. Ball knocked away. Re-grabbed by Prairie Heights. Shot in the air off the mark by Leedy. Westview with a rebound. Engel to Minix. Minix to Brady Yoder. Hits Esch coming across the lane, and he puts it in. Timeout called by Prairie Heights. 25-19 is our score. Westview leading Prairie Heights with 3:23 to go, third quarter. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
This is your IHSAA.
25-19 is our score. 3:23 to go, third quarter. Westview leading.
Well, 2 good possessions in a row that time with getting pretty easy shots. I think it started because Prairie Heights probably took a shot that they don't want to take.
Good defense by Max Engel as Batchelor took it down the baseline and tried to feed it across the baseline to Paynick, and Max knocked it out of bounds. Paynick looking to inbound. He does to Malone, and he's fouled. The basket will count.
Sometimes those out-of-bounds plays are the toughest ones to defend.
Max Engel with the foul. And Malone once again go to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. And now 3 for 3. And all of a sudden he has 9 points. 25-22, Westview by 3. Brady gives it to Minix, back to Brady. Out front it'll come to Mason. Out of Max Engel. Right side to Braden Nash. Shot by Minix is good. Another 3 for Wiley.
Yeah, well, they got Byler matched up on him, which gives Wiley a little more confidence to shoot, I think, because he can shoot over the top of him.
Byler's been passing up some threes. He had one there. Leedy gives off to Malone. Not a Batchelor. Batchelor will pop a 3, and he misses. Rebound, Brady Yoder. Right side, Braden Nash for 3. And it's short. Picked up by Malone. Outlet pass to Batchelor. Quickly up court. Shots up, and good by Pennick. Fast break by Prairie Heights. Works to a T, 28-24.
Now, good shot that time on the other end by Braden.
Right.
Just left it a little short.
Max Engel with the ball out front. Being hawked on defense there by Leedy. Bounce pass down low to Mason. Trying to get around Batchelor. Shoots over him and picks up the foul on Batchelor. Maybe not. It was Malone.
Huh. I thought there was only Batchelor on him. I'm not sure who they got.
I didn't see that. Mason's shot won't go. He'll get one more. 28-24, Westview by 4. Shots up, in and out again. A rebound, Malone. Outlets it to Pennick. Gives it to Byler. Right side of Pennick. Out of Batchelor. Leedy. Byler feeds Malone inside. The push is called on Westview, and that's going to go against Max Engel. His second.
Yeah, they're starting to get it in there awful easy, so we're going to bring in the beef. Bucky coming in. The thing that Bucky does best with Malone is he pushes him out of the lane. He's getting whatever he wants when he's pushing on guys his size, but
Batchelor drives it, puts it up, won't go. Rebound, Braden Nash. Bounce pass to Mason Yoder. Prairie Heights not getting the shots to drop here in the second half. Braden Nash inside to Brady Yoder to Raymond, and Bucky gets into the scorebook for the basket.
Nice fake that time.
30-24, Westview up 6. I think that equals their largest lead, right?
Yeah, I think it equals it, yeah.
Byler from the corner, and he hits a 3. His first 3 tonight. 30-27 brings Prairie Heights back within 3. Braden Nash to Mason Yoder.
Well, he's that kind of player, you know. He just kind of lurks out there, and all of a sudden, when you don't think about it, he's going to drill one to keep him in the game.
Yeah.
We just can't pull away. You know, we went up a 6 a couple of times, and they cut it back down.
Going for the last shot here. And a timeout is called with 16.4 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, we've struggled in end of quarter situations recently, and I think we want to, you know, in a game like this where every possession potentially is going to win or lose it for you, we're going to make sure we get a good shot off of this.
30-27, 16.4 to go, third quarter. 30-second timeout. If Westview wins this game, we'll cover the game on Friday night over at either Eastside or Garrett, depending on who wins that contest, which is going on tonight. Yes.
Yeah, should be going
Eastside
on right now. Fremont at home against Busco, and Central Noble at home against West Noble.
I would think Fremont would be the favorite in
home,
game.
definitely. Cherubusco's played better since we've played them, but
Yeah.
Fremont's one of the top teams in the conference this year. So
Eastside, favored over Garrett, and Central Noble probably favored over West Noble, although that could be a pretty good ball game. Brady Yoder gives to Mason. He'll drive it all the way on Batchelor, and the ball blocked away. And Byler won't get the shot off before the buzzer sounds. So we played 3 now, 3 in a book here at Westview, and it's 30-27, Westview leading Prairie Heights. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this 60-second timeout.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
And we're back 30-27 as we enter the fourth quarter of play here. Prairie Heights out of their huddle. Westview now breaks out of theirs. Max Engel back into the ball game.
well, we had a nail biter the other night against Angola. I don't have any nails left, but we're another one.
Yeah, here we go. You mentioned earlier, we just can't seem to, we get a 6-point lead, but then it gets shrunk back down again. Prairie Heights, good ball team.
Yep, 12-12 that quarter. Well, they're taking us out of the normal spots that we make shots from, so they've done a nice job with that.
They certainly have.
You know, with this type of motion offense, it really shouldn't be all that predictable. You should be able to get shots in other places. Like right there, Braden's wide open. He needs to look at the basket.
Angle back in, as I mentioned. Otherwise, it's the original starters. Brady to Max. They'll give it to Mason. As we continue our motion offense here, Brady lost his dribble, picked it back up, gave it to Braden Nash, and now Max Engel. He's looking for help. And a timeout's called by Coach Yoder.
No, Max did a good job of not throwing a wild pass there, because that would have been an immediate layup on the other end. This will be a full timeout.
We'll be back in 60 seconds. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988 and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
30-27, Westview by 3, and Braden Nash will inbound right in front of his assistant coach, John Jancy.
Well, we hate taking that timeout, but in this game, every possession is so magnified because of the low score. So we want to make sure we get something out of it.
Minix gives it to Brady. No, ball knocked away, almost stolen by Byler. He's a little pest out there.
Yeah, Prairie Heights is really pressing us right now. We need to make them pay for this. Go back door. Nobody saw that.
No. Ball knocked away and a foul's called, and Braden looks like he might be hurt. Nice one up for the layup.
Well, that floor definitely didn't feel well.
Hamilton with his 4th foul.
One can call it at both ends.
Hit his elbow pretty hard, or it might have been his shoulder, I'm not sure, but he's getting up, shaking it off. Springer will come into the ball game.
He's going to have to shoot the free throws too, I believe.
Yeah, Braden's coming out. So, yeah, Springer will go to the free throw line. Looked like Brady was trying to walk up there and shoot.
Well, he leads us this year in free throw shooting at
go.
85%, so that was a smooth move. But
yeah. Springer hits.
That's not likely to matter when you can't get away with that when the guy that got fouled went out of the game.
That's true. Springer's second shot is up and good again.
All right, 5-point lead seems huge in this game.
Yeah, it does, with the score of 32-27 with just 6:28 to go in the ball game. Certainly does. Leedy with the ball, gives it to Batchelor. He'll go left side with it to Penny. Out front to Byler. Whistle underneath, and we have a foul. It looks like Max Engel picked up his 3rd. Or 4th, is it?
Yeah, he's arm barring Malone, but he ought to get credit for acting too, because he didn't. Not like Max is 250 pounds down there shoving him around.
Batchelor with a 3, and it won't go. Rebound knocked away, but into the hands of Mason Yoder. Mason across the timeline. He'll stop and pull it back out. Gives it to Brady. Brady penetrates, then pulls it back out.
No, this is really a key possession here. If we can hit especially if we'd hit a 3 and get our biggest lead of the game, that would maybe relax us a little bit.
We'll see what transpires here in this possession.
One thing we're doing with our offense is we're bringing it high. Everybody's at free throw line extended or higher, and that's going to hopefully open some stuff up. That was a really tough shot right there.
Springer grabs the offensive rebound, however, on the miss by Mason.
Oh, Wiley had a shot there. Passed it up.
Could have pulled the trigger there.
Might have had a coach hollering at him. I don't know. I didn't hear it, but.
Minix, little jumper, won't go. Tipped into the hands of Malone. He'll get it up court to Leedy. He'll take it all the way in with the left hand and put it up and in. 32-29, we're back to a 3-point Westview lead.
Well, we got a good shot again. We just can't. Hard to get some successive baskets tonight for either team.
Minix with it. Drives on Byler. Got Byler riding his back. Inside, Engel puts up the shot, misses, but he's fouled. Then Max will go to the free throw line, shooting 2.
sure where they're calling these fouls on. I didn't see 20 where he was that time. Malone was the opposite choice, but.
So Leedy picks up his first, and Max can't get the free throw to drop. He'll get one more. And the ball game for the first time tonight is Matt Roberts, a 5'8 sophomore.
He actually was in there right at the end of the second quarter.
Oh, did he come in?
Yeah.
Second shot by Max won't go, and a rebound Malone. They got it into the hands of Roberts. Nearing the 4.5-minute mark to go in the ball game. Byler, he keeps passing up those threes.
Yeah, he needs quite a bit of room. Well, he didn't need a lot of room that time, but.
Almost looked like it might have been partially blocked. Minix of the pass to Mason Yoder. Still a 3-point lead for Westview, 32-29.
That was a short pass.
It sure was. Ball knocked away from Brady, otherwise he would have had a layup. Feed inside to Springer, has it knocked away, but a reach-in foul is going to be called on Colton Pennick.
So we will play Prairie Heights again this year over at Prairie Heights on
February 11th?
February 11th.
Yeah.
And potentially in the sectional.
That's true.
Yeah, they think they're still in the sectional.
Yeah, they are. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll stay in Westview's possession. They'll try to inbound it again. Minix will replace Brady Yoder trying to inbound. Bounce pass inside, kicked out of bounds again. So it'll be Westview ball.
We're real clustered down there in our play. I wonder if we could spread out a little more. And
yeah.
Inbounding is not necessarily just automatic. I mean, it's a skill.
Well, Malone rejects his shot of Max Engel, but Westview keeps possession.
Yeah, Max will learn you can't just turn and shoot at this level, especially when the guy's taller than you.
That's true. Might work on the JV. Batchelor, baseball pass, a little weak. Good grab, and the shot's going to be up, and a foul's going to be called as Pennick was fouled going up for the shot. Roberts got back and fed the pass to Pennick, and he went up for the shot, missed the shot, but he was fouled. It'll be a two-shot foul coming his way. That's up, it spins out. He'll get one more.
It's amazing as this game goes on. You know, you expect kind of an offensive explosion, and it just keeps getting worse. Instead of better.
Yeah. Shots up and good. If either one of these teams would get on a roll, where, well, of course, I guess Westview did, where they went up 6, but it seems like that would be insurmountable then.
Yep. It's one of those games. You just got to be patient. Each team is just locked in defensively tonight, and the shots aren't falling that are there. I imagine if we get another basket or two, we might go spread and just try to bleed this clock out.
Yeah, it would.
A little dangerous to do with a 2-point lead.
A little tight right now, yeah, 32-30. 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter.
Looks like we're going to run a set here.
Springer bounce passes to the right side of Mason. Mason tries to drive the lane, gives off to Max Engel. Can't find room on a baseline, gets it out front. Brady Yoder tries to penetrate left side, can't get it anywhere. Springer now pulls it out front on the pass. It'll come to Mason Yoder.
Yeah, they're going to run another set here and try to get.
Brady has it blocked away by Malone into the hands of Batchelor. Now Leighton Byler. Now Heights a chance to either tie or take the lead with a 3. Batchelor goes left side to Byler. Byler out front will come to Roberts, and now Batchelor. 2 minutes to go in this ball game. 2-point game, 32-30. Pass inside. Malone tries to put it up, and he's fouled. It's going to be a 2-shot foul, and Springer got his hands in there.
Well, the score of this quarter, with only 1:54 to go, is 2-3.
Crazy. Malone hits his 4th free throw in a row. Hasn't missed yet.
Well, and he's making them. We've missed 4 out of our last 6. That's hurt.
Second free throw. This time it's no good, and Brady Edge pulls down the rebound, and that keeps Westview in the lead by 1. 1:46 to go. Bucky Lehman back in the ball game as we have a timeout called by Westview. And let's see, it's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
And we're back, 32-31, Westview by 1. 1:46 to go in this ball game. Westview with the ball. Springer will be inbounding over in front of the Westview fans. Springer bounce passes it in to Brady Yoder. Across the timeline. As I mentioned, Bucky Lehman is checked in. In the corner, Minix, he's covered up down there by Panic. Hands it off to Brady. Brady being hawked by Leighton Byler. He'll give it to Bucky Lehman. Bucky is tied up by Malone, who got one hand in there and was able to keep his hand on it and tie him up, and Prairie Heights gets the ball on the alternating possession. And a timeout called by Delmer Bontrager and his Prairie Heights Panthers. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 32-31, 1:20.
This could be next basket wins.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Westview without a field goal this quarter, and seemingly haven't even come close to one. Barely are getting shots off. Malone has really been effective this quarter. He's had several free throws. He's blocked at least 2 shots that I can remember. And there he got a jump ball, just sticking his long arm out there.
Yeah.
And
he's got it stuck in there.
Doesn't matter how strong you are. If
one arm.
Bucky didn't protect it quite as good as he should have, and exposed it to be held up like that.
Back to action now as Prairie Heights will inbound right down here in front of us. Hamilton lobs it in to Batchelor. Chase Batchelor being hawked there by Mason Yoder. Batchelor, left side goes to Panic. Back out front to Batchelor, now in the corner to Leighton Byler, left side. Out front, Brady Yoder with the steal, and the layup is good. You could see that coming. Brady anticipated it. Batchelor 3 is no good. Oh, tipped out to Malone, and now what do we have? Timeout called by Prairie Heights. Good anticipation on that steal by Brady. He could smell it coming, that pass, and he started to make that move and was able to break away for the layup.
Yeah, that was a huge play. And that rebound there would have been even equally important, but we just couldn't quite get it. Again, their long arms tipping it away. This is a full timeout, by the way.
34-31. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Back at Westview, tight ball game. Westview leading by 3, 34-31. Huge steal by Brady Yoder.
Huge steal, and then on the other end, I thought Batchelor might have forced that just a little bit. You know, it was a quick shot, but give him credit. You're down 3, you got to score, and both teams are struggling to score this quarter. And they were able to secure that offensive rebound, which was huge. So they'll get another shot at it.
It's one of those shots, if that would have gone down, that could have been a huge momentum builder for Prairie Heights.
Definitely.
Leighton Byler, 45 seconds. He controls out front. He'll go right side to Hamilton. Hamilton in there with 4 fouls. Quick pass inside to Malone, and a quick shot is up and good. Off the glass, and we're down to a 1-point ball game with 30 seconds to go. Westview up 1, 34-33.
I imagine we'll just hold this and make them foul us.
Brady out front. And we have a listen on a reach-in foul is going to be called on Leighton Byler.
Yeah, smart play by Brady to hang on to the ball that time.
Make him foul. 18.2 seconds. Brady Yoder at the stripe. 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Shots up and go! Won't go! And we have a whistle and a foul's going to be called, it looks like. It's going to go against Westview. And it's going to go on Mason for crashing in. So it'll come to the other end, and that'll send Malone to the charity stripe.
Well, 1-on-1s in tight games are tough.
4 out of 5 from the free throw line tonight for Malone. Isaiah Malone, a 6'4" junior. Shots up. Oh, he drills it. 13 points now for Malone, and we're tied up at 34-34. Chance for Prairie Heights to take the lead now. Malone came in a 78% free throw shooter, and he hits that one. Prairie Heights with the lead. Westview crosses the timeline. That timeout is called by Coach Yoder. 13 seconds on the clock. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take another 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood, custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
And we're back, both teams in their huddles, talking things over. 13 ticks on the clock here at Westview in this quarterfinal matchup between Westview and Prairie Heights. Prairie Heights has just taken a 1-point lead on Isaiah Malone's 2 free throws.
That might be their first lead since it was like...
Yeah, I was trying to think
11
back,
to 10.
I didn't want to bring it up because I'm not sure. I
think it's about...
It could be.
Yeah, 11 to 10. I could be wrong on that, but it's been a while. First lead of the second half, anyhow.
Minix will inbound right in front of the bench, Westview bench. Coach Yoder right behind him. Minix gets it in to Springer. 10 seconds to go. Ball knocked away and stolen. Prairie Heights with the drive, and the layup is good, and Prairie Heights is going to win this ball game. Time runs out, and Prairie Heights has defeated Westview tonight by a score of 37-34 on some last-second heroics here at Westview. Prairie Heights advances in the Northeast Corner Conference Tournament with a win tonight over Westview, 37-34. We'll be back with scoring right after this 2-minute timeout.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail, so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week, scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken, and then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Back at Westview, where Prairie Heights has just defeated Westview 37-34. Westview took a 34-31 lead on Brady Yoder's steal and layup with 52 seconds left, but could not corral an offensive rebound on the other end, and just a little of this and a little of that, and next thing you know, we're behind, and there it goes. So it's kind of what happens when you're on a losing streak. Things just don't fall your way, and they didn't. So for Westview tonight, scoring led by Brady Yoder, 10 points. He had 6 in the first half, 4 in the second. Mason Yoder finished with 8 points. He had all 8 in the first half, did not score in the second half. Wiley Minix added 6, Wade Springer 4, Braden Ish 4, and Bucky Lehman 2. For Prairie Heights, Leighton Byler had a big 3 in the corner. They had just gone down by 6, and he hit a 3 to cut it back to 3. Chase Batchelor, well short of his average of 20, finished with 11. Colton Penick added 7. Camden Leedy 2, and led tonight by Isaiah Malone, 14 points. And I don't have an average for him on the year, but he was kind of the dominant player in the second half for Prairie Heights, as he blocked several shots and got some good shots down low. So same story, different verse,
day,
something like that.
Different day.
Yeah, disappointment. A winnable game. Angola was a winnable game. This was a winnable game. A game we really had the whole way, and then lost it at the end, which is what makes it especially frustrating. But on we go. While everybody else battles it out for the championship, we will get back to work and get busy and be ready for our next game. Where
Fairfield.
is it? At Fairfield. What a way to come back against the
no
rival.
kidding.
So that is on the 21st.
Yeah, which is Friday night.
Yes.
That will
at Garrett the next night. So we got 4 straight road games.
Yeah,
coming up.
we've had a string of home games here, so I guess it's I knew we had a road trip coming up here in January, so that's when it starts. Fairfield, Garrett, Eastside, and Northridge.
Sometimes there's a little bit extra pressure playing at home, and so it might not be a terrible thing to go on the road and just get out there where it's just you and your teammates. I know our fans will travel, but you don't have the home crowd behind you, so it can't. We've lost 4 in a row. We can't do any worse.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So
Fairfield has improved since last year.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
That'll be a tough battle over there. It's never easy to win over there, and it'll just coaching staff has to be patient. These kids are out there trying hard. It's just not coming together right now, and so they got to keep fighting and keep working and get better.
There will be a consolation game at Garrett.
Even with the bye?
Oh, maybe not. That's right.
Yeah, I think with the bye you don't get a consolation.
That's right. So we're done until officially done until the Fairfield
Yeah,
game.
that's
right.
tough when you lose early in the week. Now you have like a week and a half to your next game.
Yeah, no kidding.
A week and a half of practice.
Yes.
Get ready for that.
They should have plenty of prep time.
Yes.
So that'll do it for tonight. Once again, our final score, Westview was defeated by Prairie Heights 37-34. Westview now 4-5 on the season. Prairie Heights improves to 7-5, and they will meet probably Eastside. Let's see, and that will be at Eastside on Friday night, as they were ahead of Garrett by 10 at halftime, I believe it was. Jamie's checking to see if there's a final score on that. So that's going to do it from here. And like we said, our next game will be a week from Friday, and that'll be a boys-girls doubleheader from Fairfield. So we hope you can make it over for that. If you can't, join us at LaGwanamedia.com. Tonight's game sponsor was Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our halftime sponsor was Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours. Located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. This evening's game is also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Call Dale at 260-463-3970. By Yoder Crossroads, located on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20, south of Shipshewana. Also by Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 in Shipshewana. LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka. Located right across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street in Topeka. Also, Avail Portable Toilet and Sink Rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. By Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, located on Taylor Drive in Shipshewana. And by Jerry Standard Service in Middlebury. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network. For our entire staff here, including our engineer tonight, Jeremy Anderson. Our camera operator was Dan Byler. Color commentator, Jamie Miller. This is Jerry Hostetler. Good night, everyone.